Her deities, I'm making an outfit that I made for the birthday deities years ago. You have to go look at it later, her body.
I saw they looked very beautiful.
Krishna prema pradayate Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Tarakate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Namaste
First of all, I am offering my unlimited Dandavat pranams and my Shraddha Pushpanjali at the lotus feet of my most worshipable beloved Guru Dev, Nitya Lila Pravishna, Om Vishnu Pad Paramahansa, Asto Tarasata Sri Srila, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta, Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada. Then I'm offering my same unlimited Dandavat pranams and my Shraddha Pushpanjali at the lotus feet of my most worshipable beloved Sikh Guru Devs. Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pad Paramahansa Asto Parasata Sri Srila Bhakti Raksha Sridhar Goswami Maharaj. And Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pad Paramahansa Asto Parasata Sri Srila Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. And also my Dandavat pranams to the lotus feet of Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pad Paramahansa Asta Tarasata Sri Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj. And my Dandavat pranams to all my Sri Sri Rupanuga Guru Varga. My Dandavat pranams to all the Vaishnavas, all the Vaishnavis in this auspicious assembly, headed by our most auspicious and glorious Vaishnava Guru Bhai, His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Vibhuti Bodhayan Goswami. And I feel myself very blessed to be here unexpectedly, but this is how the Vaishnavas bless everyone. They come unexpectedly. I remember our Guru Dev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj, told, quite often he told us when he would come to the Badger Festival, and sometimes other locations, he would make this point that, did any of you call Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj to come to the West? Anybody called him? to come? And the obvious answer is he came by his mercy. By his mercy. And the thing is that that mercy, his mercy, was also coming because of his Guru Maharaj's mercy. Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who had ordered him. So, it's a very special occasion. Actually, for the last month or so, while I've been up in Badger, we've been reflecting on the beautiful pastime of our beloved Srila Prabhupada coming across the ocean on the Jaladuta. And his arrival day was actually on last Saturday. His arrival in Boston Harbor and New York. So we followed his journey from the day that he boarded, and it was something like 35 days, I think, that he was on the ship, and then coming to Boston Harbor. And I just wanted to, for a few minutes, reflect on the poem that he wrote. Actually, he wrote two poems. One was written on the Jaladuta, and the other was written when he first arrived in Boston Harbor. And it was his first experience of actually going onto the shore with the captain of the ship and drove around a little bit and got his first glimpse of, now he's in America finally, and he's looking at the population and, you know, taking the pulse. So that was very interesting what he discovered there. But before, he wrote this prayer, which is titled the Prayer Unto the Lotus Feet of Krishna. So, and the refrain, the first verse of the prayer, of course it's written in Bengali language. Srila Bodhayan Maharaj would certainly relish that a lot more than we're able to. But we have the good fortune of hearing from Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj his impression of this. So it's very interesting because although the translation that's here in the folio is not exact, it's not actually accurate, because according to Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj, who read this prayer and made some very significant comments about this prayer, but the first verse is saying, Krishna Tava Punya Habe Bhai. So here's the word bhai, brother. And we know that many of our acharyas, they often speak in their songs, Bhakti Vinod Thakur and so forth, oh brothers, do such and such, chant the holy names. But here, the translation was, I emphatically say to you, this is the ISKCON translation, O brothers, that you will obtain your good fortune from the Supreme Lord Krishna. So which brothers is being referred to here? O brothers, plural, that you will obtain your good fortune from the Supreme Lord Krishna. Then there's another line after that. The Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj, he explained that in actuality, our Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj was addressing Krishna personally. Here, it's saying, oh brothers, that you're addressing, oh brothers. No. He's addressing Krishna directly and saying to Krishna that, oh Krishna, Tava Punya Habe Bhai. You will obtain your good fortune. E punya kurive jabe, radharani kushi habe. When Srimati Radhika becomes pleased, kushi habe, and she becomes pleased with you, O Krishna, then you will obtain your good fortune. Dhruva ati boli tomatai. Yes. He's saying, I emphatically, Dhruva Ati, very emphatically, I'm assuring you, Krishna, that you will obtain your good fortune if you do this E Punya Kuribe Jabi, if you do this particular very auspicious activity of doing what? Helping me. And why will this auspicious activity, O Krishna, be beneficial for you? Because I have received the order from the direct manifestation of Srimati Radhika in the form of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, the Guru Tattva principle. And who is he? He is the most beloved servitor, Nayana Mani Manjari. Yes, Vrishabhanu Nandini. So, if you assist, because he has given me this order, that I should take this message to the whole world, in the English-speaking world too. And he says later in the prayer, talking about how he has no ability, no qualification, extreme humility. But then he says, if you want to make this possible, it can become possible. Because Sri Siddhanta Saraswati Sachi Sutta Priya Ati Krishna Sevai Jar Tulanai. There's no one who can compare with Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur in terms of his Krishna Seva. And he's extremely dear to the son of Mother Sachi. Se Mohant Guru Jagater Madhe Uru. In this whole Jagat, there's no one as great as him. He is the Mahant Guru. Krishna Bhakti De Tai Tai. It is he who is giving Krishna Bhakti to everyone all over the world in different time, place, and circumstances. Tar Icha Balavan, Paschatyete Tan Tan, Hoy Jate Gorangera Nam. By his strong desire, the holy name of Lord Gauranga will spread throughout all the countries of the Western world. He's making that prediction. Prithivite Nagaradi Asamudra Nada Nadi Sakale Loy Krishna Nam. In all the cities, all the towns, the villages on the earth, from all the oceans, seas, rivers, and streams, everyone will chant the holy name of Krishna. Tahole Anandahoy, Tabehoy Digvijay, Chaitanyara Kripa Atishai. As this vast mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu conquers all directions, then a flood of transcendental ecstasy will certainly cover the land. Maya Dushta Jataduki Jagate Sabai Sukhi Vaishnavera Icha Purnahoy. And when all the sinful and miserable living entities become happy, then the Vaishnava's desire is fulfilled. Se Kharja Je Koribare Agya Jadi Dila More Jogya Nahi An Din Heen. Although my Guru Maharaj ordered me to accomplish this mission, I am not worthy or fit to do it. I am very fallen and very insignificant. Tai Se Tomar Kripa Magi Techi Anurupa Aji Numi Sabar Praveen. Therefore, O Lord, now I am begging for your mercy, so that I may become worthy, for you are the wisest and most experienced of all. And if you bestow your power, Tomar Se Shakti Pele, Guru Sevai Vastu Mile, Jivan Sartak Jadi Hoy. If you bestow your power by serving the spiritual master, Guru Sevai, then one attains Vastu Mile, the Supreme Absolute. Jivan Sartak Jadi Hoy. One's life becomes successful. Se Seva Paile Tahale Sukhi Hale Tabasanga Bhagyate Miloy. If that service is obtained, then one becomes completely sukhi, happy. And then Bhagyate Miloy, he gets the great good fortune to attain your association. So in this way, Srila Prabhupada glorified his Srila And you can see 4 entire verses of the song. He's making this declaration that it is by his desire, it is by Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's desire that this will happen. And he's making, in the refrain, he's making a negotiation with Krishna, that if you help me, you know what will happen. Krishna, Srimati Radhika will become Kushihagi. She'll become very pleased with you, and this is what you're always seeking. Isn't that true, O Krishna? So Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj explained it in this way, this prayer. And I have what he wrote in another place. I'm not going to read it right now. But he's saying there that he made himself so utterly empty, completely empty of any other desire, that the divine power had to descend. It had to descend. So that's when Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj made the declaration, therefore, I declare that he is Shakti Avesh, because otherwise it is not possible that this can be done. I have the exact words.
Nityananda Vesh.
Yeah, then, when he made that statement, then one of his disciples, who was sitting, I think it was Govinda Maharaj, he asked him, "Oh, Guru Maharaj, which Shakti?" Then he told, Nityananda Shakti. So Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai, Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki Jai, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki Jai, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj ki Jai, Sri Rupanuga Guru Varga ki Jai, or Premanand.
Hari Bo.
So I'm very happy that Pujapad Bodhayan Maharaj, he's one of the shining lights in the horizon of the Gaudiya Vaishnava community all over the world, and I see his schedule on just constant traveling and amazing schedule of preaching, and so sincerely carrying out the order of his Guru Maharaj and Rupanuga Guru Varga. So I'm very blessed to have his association this evening.
I want him to speak. But he's speaking very nice. Right?
जो आप बोलेंगे सही है।
ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। गुरुवे गुरुचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदाय कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नित्यानंद नमस्तुभ्यं प्रेमानंद विदायिने कलो ब्रह्मशनाशय जननपते नमः। आनंदलीलमाय विग्रहाय हेमावद्दिव्यच्छवि सुंदराय तस्मै महारास प्रेम प्रदाय श्री चैतन्य चंद्राय नमो नमस्ते। चैतन्य चंद्राय नमो नमस्ते। चैतन्य चंद्राय नमो नमस्ते। वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। हरे कृष्णा
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
My Dandavat pranams to the lotus feet of my Gurudev, Nitya Leela Pravishnu Om Vishnupad Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. The same heartfelt obeisances to the lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru, Nitya Leela Pravishnu Om Vishnupad Srimad Govinda Swami Maharaj. Our entire Rupanuga Guru Varga, all Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis assembled here, headed by Chaitanya Sangha illustrious speakers, Bhakti Guru Bodhayan Maharaj, Bhakti Vedanta Padmanaba Maharaj, all the senior Vaishnavas here, Vaishnavis, my Guru Jan, Prabhupada, Shishas, and wonderful devotees of the Bay Area who have assembled here tonight to hear some Harikatha and take devotee Sangha. So Maharaj has asked me and ordered me to speak,
Request.
requested me. Request of Vaishnava is in order. So, what to say? Hmm? When Vaishnavas speak, they should speak that which is truthful, that which is pleasing. Avoid speech which offends, and recite the Shastra regularly. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, this is austerity of speech. So we're fortunate to have the lineage of our Guru Parampara, and especially that the previous Mahajans and Gurus and Vaishnavas have made our path very, very clear and deep and easy to traverse. It's a fact. By their example, by their life, by their teachings, by their contributions, their writings, especially His Divine Grace, Nityadi, the Traditional Om, Vishnupad, Sripad, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who has compiled, translated, given commentary on so many important literatures. The most important literatures of which are Granthas Srimad Bhagavatam and Srimad Bhagavad Gita. He also presented to the Western world Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, some summary of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu and other books. So it is our duty as his Shiksha disciples or Diksha disciples to read his books, study his books, and discuss what is in those books. We're fortunate to be inspired to read Bhagavad Gita every day by the Vaishnavas. Many Vaishnavas here, some Vaishnavas are reading every day Bhagavad Gita. So since 6 months, we have been reading every day. My wife and I and a number of devotees are chanting every day one chapter or reading regularly every day. So yesterday or the day before yesterday, we finished all of Gurudev's purports, all of his shlokas, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Maharaj's Prakashika Vritti, and Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's Bhavanuvada, and Srila Prabhupada's purports. And in the end, coming to the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, now culminating all of Krishna's instructions to Arjuna. And in that chapter, like the second chapter, which is a summary, but now after Krishna is presented to Arjuna all about Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, all about his different manifestations, his Shaktis, his Vibhutis, all about surrender, all about the 3 modes of material nature, all about devotional service. He concludes with the best verse of Bhagavad Gita in the 18th chapter. What is that verse? Mamamad Bhakto
Yaji Mam Namaskuru
Mam
Vaishasi Satyam Te Pratijane Priyoshime.
This is the essence of Bhagavad Gita and the essence of all bhakti. This verse, and I think Srila Sridhar Maharaj also gave some very nice Rasik explanations about this verse, is describing a special type of bhakti. That bhakti which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Rupa Goswami and all the Rupanu Guru Varga came to give. Actually, it is spontaneous, pure, loving, Uttama Bhakti, Braj Bhakti. Man Mana Bhava Mad Bhakto, the first part, Man Mana, Bhava. To always, Krishna says, always think of me. How is it possible to always think of Krishna? We have so many things to do, so many obligations, so many responsibilities, so many things to think about. Right? But really, it is a very rare thing to continually, 24 hours a day, think about Krishna. Govinda Maharaj used to say, only one can think about Krishna 24 hours a day, always, Padmanaba, who what? What is the qualification to think about Krishna 24 hours a day? Harinam, okay. Someone can be chanting Harinam and thinking of Krishna, but someone can be chanting Harinam and thinking about so many other things, right? If we're chanting Sudha Harinam, then yes, we're thinking about Krishna for sure. But chanting Sudha Harinam is not so easy. There's a progression in chanting. Nama Parad, Nama Bashudanam. Chanting mechanically, just chanting is not the real name. It's not Krishna himself. It's a semblance. It's an abhas of Krishna. So at what stage can we think of Krishna all the time? What quality will we have in our mind, in our heart, that we can think of Krishna all the time?
Right.
Huh?
Humility.
Humility, okay. Huh? Not envious. That's good. What else?
Relationship.
Love of Krishna.
Relationship.
Love of Krishna. Relationship. But relationship is the beginning. In relationship, we start to understand another person, like another person, get close to another person, but eventually, if that relationship is very deep, then we can develop love and attachment. So Govinda Maharaj used to say that very thing, that prema is required, love is required to mana bhava mantra, to always think of Krishna. Right? Artificially, we can't force ourselves. We can chant 2 lakhs, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, do so much archan, do so much service, but if our heart is not completely purified of anarthas, and we haven't developed through nishta, ruchi, shakti, bhav, and prem, then we can't think of Krishna all the time. So Krishna gives some concessions. In Gita he says, okay, if you can't think of me all the time, then I'll let you do something else. What is that?
Work for me.
Before that. If you can't do rag bhakti, if you can't do spontaneous, loving, devotional service, where naturally you're thinking of Krishna all the time, then we should do what? Huh?
Offer your service.
Then he'll accept the next best thing.
The next best thing, which bring us to that perfectional stage. But what is that next best thing?
Worship me.
Okay, worship me. That's good. But I'm looking for a particular type. There's 3 types of bhakti, right? What are the 3 types of bhakti? Pankaj. 3 types of bhakti.
Sadhana.
Sadhan bhakti,
Bhav Bhakti, Prema Bhakti.
prema bhakti. So Krishna says, if you can't always think of me in bhav bhakti, then what should you do?
Offer your homage unto me.
Bow down
Worship
to
me.
me.
Worship me, bow down to me.
worship me.
But specifically in the next succeeding verses, he says how the devotees are very dear to him. What devotees are very dear to him?
Those
And if you
who
can do this, what?
those who preach this divine discourse between you and me, O
Yeah.
Arjuna.
But before that, he says, if you can't spontaneously engage in loving service to me, you should practice the regulative principles
regulated
of
devotion.
bhakti. That means sadhan
Vaidhi
bhakti, Vaidhi
Bhakti.
bhakti. Means we get up in the morning, we chant our rounds, we do puja, we follow Ekadasi, right? We do the regulations of bhakti. We hear and chant, associate with devotees, etc. But we're doing it out of obligation, not out of spontaneous love. And if you can't even do that, which is also a high stage, to regularly do sadhan bhakti every day, then Krishna says,
Do your work and offer the results.
work for me. And if you can't work for me, then
Work for Uber.
you have to read Bhagavad Gita more. That is not in Bhagavad Gita, Prabhu. even if you can't work for me, because karma yoga means really giving up the fruits of our work to Krishna, to serve Hari Guru Vaishnava. So if we can't do that, then Krishna gives another concession.
You should work and just be detached from the results.
Yes. You can do any work. If you don't offer to me, then offer to someone else. Give in charity. Renounce the fruits of your work. Right? So Krishna's given so many steps for devotees to make advancement. We have to know what stage we're in. And we should try to make progress through the stages of bhakti according to what Krishna says, according to what our acharyas say, under the guidance of senior Vaishnavas and Gurudev. Then we can reach the goal. But if we speculate and try to make our own idea and don't follow Shastra and don't follow Guru and don't follow Vaishnavas, then we won't reach the goal. So that's all I wanted to share with you tonight.
Jai.
I hope that was a little inspiring, because Krishna's words and Krishna's instructions are always inspiring. They're eternal. And now I will finish my small talk and ask
Jai Hari Bol.
Maharaj to enlighten us further. Pancha Kalpataru
Kripa Sindhu Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavabhyo. This is my mother-in-law's name. Her name is Narmala. Narmala.
Vaishnavanscha Sri Rupam Shagrajata Shahagana Raghunatham Nidam Shajivam Shadaitam Shabodhutam Parijana Shahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Pada Shahagana Lalita Vishakhatamischa. Chant everyone, loud.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
All glories to Guru and Gaurang. All glories to Padmanaba Maharaj. Kasturi Manjari Devi. Your name I remember Shama, huh? Shama Devi, huh?
Shama.
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 What is your name? Mahalakshmi Devi. Then I forget, no? Big long time, no? Huh?
Yes, the first one he remembered. First one he remembered.
Well, see, it's very special, you know, her decorated outfit. I also remember her song name is Bodhayan, right?
Yeah.
As I remember.
Say it's nice to see you, Maharaj.
All glories to Ramdas Prabhu, Bodhayan Prabhu, Limba, as well as all the assembled devotees there. So, what time is it first? 8 baje.
Almost 8 o'clock. Not quite 8 o'clock.
So today you can see that there is very nice glorification explained by Padmanaba Maharaj, which he heard from Pujya Sridhar Goswami Maharaj. This is the first time I heard it. This how deeply Pujya Bhakti Raksa Sridhar Goswami has explained. Simple but deep. And he connected with Srimati Radharani, connected with our Prabhupada, Narayana Mani. I remember how our spiritual master used to pray to Srila Prabhupada and meditate Srila Prabhupada. I think I explained before, right? The Prabhupada looks like Radharani, 12 years old. He said, Tapta Kanchana Shuddhabhyang. Tapta Kanchana. And when you pay obeisance to Radharani, Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi.
Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishwanusute Devi Pranamami Harim Te.
So Radharani Pranam Mantra comes then means meditation. But our spiritual master used to meditate like this. Tapta Kanchana Shaddabhyang Taravali Parihitam. The Prabhupada's eternally wearing Taravali Vashan means sky with star. That Vashan means that outfit. Taravali Parihitam. Then he said, Nayana Mani Manjaring Bande. Then I pray to Nayana Mani Manjari, whose service Gano Seva Parayanam. Whose service Gan means singing. Just look, without his blessings, no one can write such type of prayer, song. Looks like very simple Bengali song. But who explain the meaning? Bhakti Rakshak Siddhartha Goswami. Also his disciples. There is one word. If you really want to be spiritually success, you have to be Gurudev Atma. Whatever Guru wanted to say, you have to take it seriously. When we are able to get it, when you are deeply dedicated, completely dedicated to follow his instruction, then he will reveal to our heart every meaning, every syllable, why he composed it. Accordingly, according to our dedication, it's appear. It is infinite. But we are very tiny. We can able to realize infinite when we, according to our dedication. Otherwise not possible. Just simply read this word, syllable. Not possible. Like Prabhu explained, sadhana bhakti. So get up early morning, then actually whatever the actually nature call whatever, body care, do it. Then fresh, sit on the asana, sitting mat. What I saw with my spiritual master. So his schedule was fixed. Whatever Prabhupada says, his schedule had been fixed. 64 round chanting. Every day. 3 to 7, 4 hours he finished 64 rounds. Then whole day extra round. It's not like this is, if you chant above 64, that is actually, you are actually violating Guru's instruction. No. It's a minimum 64. Even in 100-year-old, he used to chant. His schedule was fixed. Get up 3 o'clock, chanting, 7 o'clock finish, then go for ablution, then sit for Manas Puja, Saligram. Before he used to Saligram, Giriraj, Puja, I think you know that, right? Every day, non-stop, without any, even there is no hurry up. Oh, today I have so much job, do it quick, quick. No, not like that. Or someone came, it's late, do it quick, quick. Know that. If this someone come, or any Acharya come, he's speaking with him, because we cannot escape any Vaishnava. Because today's class for Vaishnavas, right? So he is speaking. Early morning, so not when Acharya came, like Bhakti Kumar Santa Maharaj came, Santa Goswami Maharaj came. He is speaking with during the 7. Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami often used to come early morning because, same temple, anything doubt he has, what he going to write, asking some query, then he answering in that time. Otherwise, he just silent. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. He finish his round. Sadhana bhakti like this. There is no compromise with sadhana. Sitting, finish your selected, whatever you got instruction from spiritual master, do it on time, there's no excuse, then do it, whatever you like, finish round. I saw my spiritual master. So then he do first puja, earning, everything. So 3 to 11:30 to 12. If there is no interruption, then it will take like this. Fully sadhana. The sadhana bhakti. Bhava bhakti. Bhav.
Yes.
In mood always. He always used to say, I am deep and dumb. If you just go there, ask him, first answer, Baba, I am deep and dumb. I don't know anything. Once I asked him, why you are doing show? You know everything. Why you are telling show? But Baba, she used to say, Baba, they are coming from out of the curiosity to know about me. My knowledge, my depthness. Why I waste my time to just showing my depthness, whatever. This is not our culture, Vaishnava culture. Let them this answer, they can think about me bad, they can go other places, and I can get a lot of time to chant. If sincere people come, then I can have share with you. Out of curiosity they are coming, and I am just sitting here to give them answer, to make myself. There's a look how much depthness I have about the spirituality. This is not our Vaishnava culture. Then he used to give very nice explanation. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. He said, I am Rama Sama Guru, means I am as a fallen person. I am just acting like a guru, but I am not actually. This is Rama Sama Guru.
Rama Sama Guru.
Yeah, means useless guru. But Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Pad, who is he? He is Kasturi Manjari. Not this Kasturi Manjari. He is Kasturi Manjari. He composed not only Kasturi Manjari service inside, this Nibrit Kunja. Nibrit Kunja means very intimate service of divine couple. Kasturi Manjari is always west and north corner side. And she is performing rendering such seva, Radharani's Kanta seva. Srikant seva. Sri means Radharani, Kant means body seva. She appear here in the form of Chaitanya, in the form of Krishna Kaviraj Goswami, Chaitanya's pastime, he composed. And when he described his designation, he explained about his designation is, I am more lower than a maggot worm. Can you say so? Is it possible for you to say, hey, look, I am not a Vaishnava. I am more lower than a maggot worm. And I am more sinful than Jagai Madhai. If someone thinking about me, definitely he will commit sin. And he will go to hell. Who is he? Kasturi Manjari. This is our culture. Then he used to say, humility is ornament of our practice, Vaishnava practice. When this thing off, you have to know, this humility off means finished amongst us, then will chaos. We will keep only chaos, quarrel,
If it's
fighting, absence. But this thing happening now. Whatever he said, I saw nowadays we have competition amongst each other. Look, my knowledge is better than you. My knowledge is better than you. Right? Therefore, so much controversy, so much quarrel, so much fighting. But what is our actual goal of practice? Goal of practice to establish love, frame. Love means without any expectation, dedicate everything for the pleasure of object of love. Do everything for his pleasure. Object of love is Radha Krishna. Therefore Chaitanya Charitamrita Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami says, Vrindavane Vaishe Jato Vaishnava Mandal. What they are doing in Vrindavan? Jar pranodhana hoy Sichaitanya Nityananda Sichaitanya. Not the message. Vrindavana Vaishe Jato Vaishnava Mandal. Radha Krishna Gunagan. Krishna Nama Parayan Parama Mangal. Krishna Nama Parayana Parama Mangal. Krishna Nama Parayan. Who is doing so? Vrindavana. Who is even to Vrindavan? To be in Vrindavan? Who established love? What is Prema Bhakti? Who established Prema Bhakti? You can see Jagadananda Pandit. You know Jagadananda Pandit. When he going to Vrindavan, Mahaprabhu says, Vrindavana jayo, narohiyo chirokal. You know the meaning there? Meaning is that go to Vrindavan but don't stay permanently. Govardhana jaiyo. Na dekhiyo Gopal. Govardhan, on the top of the Govardhan, there is Gopal Murti, Madhavendra Puripadam. Gopal Murti was there. No problem, I am there. Oh, the host wants to get. Okay. Na dekhiyo Gopal means don't climb up the Govardhan. This is Mahaprabhu's direct instruction. When? But if you just look, 6 Goswami told by Lord Chaitanya, go to Vrindavan. Even this, first he sent Lokanath Goswami to go. Then he sent 6 Goswami, one by one. They gave several, mainly 4 instructions. Discover Vrindavan Dham, and Lupto Tirtha Uddhar. Whatever Tirtha pilgrimage is hidden now, just discover it. Then compose devotional books. They did. Establish temple. They also did. Install deities. They also did. But if you look their life history, full of humility. Full of humility. So therefore, our previous teacher is our path. Whatever they are, whatever they had lifestyle, that is our path. In mind, we have to establish it. Like Ambarish Maharaj, he was king of entire world. But he is completely humble and dedicated to Lord. Durvasa Rishi, he was complaining that to Lord Vishnu, I am renowned person, he is king. I am requesting you stop that your Sudarshan Chakra disc. Or you say it is not belongs to me anymore. It is actually Ambarish. I am renounced. Then what Lord Vishnu say? Make him understand. Look, who is more dedicated? You or Ambarish? When you create a Kritta demon from your dreadlock and you order her to kill Ambarish, did he step back? Did he run away? He folded palm, he was completely surrendered to me and he depending on me. Therefore, my Sudarshan Chakra goes over there to protect him. But you, what you are doing when my Sudarshan Chakra coming towards you, you are running all over. Who is more dedicated? So this is we have to understand. Person have lots of opulence, but question is he has attachment or not? All material, this manmana bhava mad bhakta mad jaji mang namaskuru. You can just look all our devotees that belongs to, you can see our previous, all the Dhruva Maharaj, he was a king, fully surrendered. Prahlad Maharaj, king. Forget about Gopi Gadar, very higher. Yudhishthir Maharaj, king, fully surrendered. Whatever Krishna says, everything, that is our. But our main goal to establish Braja Gopi Bhav. This is true. This is Raga. Raga means spontaneous love, not pretending to love. Not like that. If pretending to love, then we can see so much controversy, we will look fault amongst each other. He is not good, he is not good. First of all, we have to know what is the principle of Vaishnava practice, what I am telling. Is there any evidence you can find 6 Goswami, they are blaspheming amongst each other? They are glorifying. I can tell you. It was 1986. I came, that time I was working in our factory. Gaur Purnima time, I came to Gaudiya Math, I came to Navadvip Mayapur. I know my Gurudev, His Divine Grace used to stay always Chaitanya Gaudiya Math. He is there, but early morning when I went there, I saw he is not there. Then I asked him, where is he now? Different devotee. They say, maybe he is with Bhakti Vicha Jajavar Goswami Maharaj. He went there, he went to Ganga, this Ganga and Jalangi together. The day of Gaur Purnima, he used to take bath over there, every Gaur Purnima day. Even he is very old, extremely 98-year-old. We have to take him there. He wants to take bath over there. So he went there, and maybe he is in there, this Bhakti Vicha Jajavar Maharaj temple. And as soon as I entered to the temple, I saw Jajavar Goswami Maharaj and Gurudev sitting side by side in 2 chairs. And bottom there is one old person, white cloth. Then I heard his name is Bankim Panda. Bankim Panda, he was editor of Sridhar Goswami Maharaj's books. This, if you look, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, what they published, Bankim Panda name is there. He is Navatirtha. He is 9 degree in Sanskrit language.
Yes.
Bankim Panda. He is sitting there. Then this is the actual scenario. I just there, then I, according to Shastra, as soon as you look your Guru, you have to pay obeisance. Also Shastra say, follow the order of Guru. As soon as I am going to pay obeisance fully, just, hey, stop, Gurudev says. He is very intimate. He is showing Bhakti Vicha Jajavar Goswami Maharaj. He is very intimate disciple of our Gurudev. He is last sannyas disciple of our Gurudev. So first you pay obeisance to him. Then immediately he says, hey, you don't know. He explained his glories, he explained his glories. I was completely confused. Then I what to do? I pay obeisance middle. I don't know any other remedy, you know. So this is that I saw. Even on my own eyes, even I saw in the same, whenever any Vaishnava comes, even you can see the picture when Narayana Goswami Maharaj came to see my spiritual master, he is paying himself. So, the real Vaishnava tendency not to criticize others. But now you can see the reality in present Vaishnava community is just like a reverse, we can say. Reverse. Therefore, we can see there, although we are chanting, but everyone have one complaint. Only one complaint. Maharaj, I am chanting but no any realization.
No Bob.
When this complaint, people come to my spiritual master, he also says, Sab sialer agda. No, एक लोमड़ी आज करे तो सब लोमड़ी एक साथ नाच करे. लोमड़ी. The fox, the nature of fox is there. What is the English called? Croaking. Then all fox surrounding, they croak. So actually, howling.
Frogs.
Not
Fox.
Frogs.
Not frog. Not frog.
It's a frog or
Fox.
Fox howls.
Howl.
Then
Coyote.
fox also start howling.
And yeah, croaking or sial means fox.
Whatever, they make a noise because they're
That's what fox.
Anyhow, frog and fox,
similar.
both are actually, he's croaking, he's howling. But Gurudev used to say, Sab sial er agda. Sial means fox.
Everybody's.
I am also feeling the same thing. I am not feeling. I have no realization. I am chanting longer. He is not telling that, oh, you have some offense, not like that. He says, Sab sial er agda. I have no realization yet. I am just syllable, chanting syllable. So such type of Maharaj, I stay with him as a personal servant. 24 hours I used to stay in his room, sleeping in his room, cooking for him, everything, cleaning for him, everything. There is no other sevak was there. First 5-6 years, I think you know that. He saw me there. No other sevak was available there. Then I realized this. What I saw with him, and it's very rare nowadays. I saw he has everything, but he's always pretending like he doesn't know anything. What I say pretending, out of humility, just make others feel, oh, he's not that much important, sannyasis. But nowadays, we are trying to promote ourselves. When prem is there, you have to know, the promoting tendency will completely gone. Will completely absorb this. Vaidina Dayadranath, this sloka, Radharani is lamenting. He explained, hey, Vrindavanath, you're Lord of Vrindavan, you are not anymore Lord of Vrindavan. You become Mathuranath, you're Lord of Mathura. You went to Mathura, you are not coming back yet. You promise you will come back, but you are not coming. Hey, Vedina Dayadranath.
This might have been Japuri.
No, it is chanted by actually Srimati Radharani. Then after Radharani, it was chanted by Madhavendra-puri. After Madhavendra-puri, it was chanted by Lord Chaitanya. Therefore, Chaitanya Charitamrita says, এই শ্লোক কহিয়াছেন রাধা ঠাকুরানী যার কৃপায় স্ফুরিয়াছে মাধবেন্দ্রবাণী কিবা গৌরচন্দ্র ইহা করে আস্বাদন ইয়া আস্বাদিতে নাহি আর চৌঠা জন going now Vishma
Take prasad. Krishna, take prasad.
Bedtime is 6:30, so.
You taking prasad with you?
No, it's okay.
No, we have a lot of prasad.
It's okay, it's okay.
No,
No, it's not.
Listen. This is also one point of katha. 1 minute, 2 minutes I'll tell you. You know, my spiritual master, you know, this whenever in 1990, 1991, we have only 2 rooms. In our temple, Gopinath Gaur Mayapur, 2 rooms. One room Guru Maharaj, one room his deities. All we, hey, listen, what I'm talking about for him. And one is veranda, all we are sleeping. But I used to, whenever his birthday ceremony, his Dasha Puja, Advent ceremony, I invite so many sannyasis, so many guests from outside. Then Gurudev say, how you can manage it? You are just inviting everyone as like a Narad Muni. How you can manage it? Do you know if Vaishnava displeased after invitation come here, Vaishnava be unhappy and leaving my temple with dissatisfaction without prasadam. The better for me to die before they leave my temple. You know? So this is the instruction of my spiritual master. So if you leave their home without prasadam, just think about what happened.
We would offend the Vaishnavas.
So therefore, take a little bit, take and take it in home. Anyhow, what I said before? Oye dina dayadra natha.
Maharaj, what every time?
8:30.
We have
Hey Mathura natha.
Vanamali is late.
Kada balakashe hridayang tadaloku kataram he dayito bhammati kim karamaham. Full of tear. First he, with her sulky mood, say, you are not anymore Vrindavanath. You are not anymore Lord of Vrindavan. You become Mathuranath, Lord of Mathura. Then he says, but my heart is jumping from my body for you, but for your services. Hey Doito, oh my dear, Brahmati, I become crazy. Kim Karam Maham, what I'll do now without you? Do you have such separation? It's very difficult. It's very difficult to realize. Maybe Pankaj have separation, because Pankaj always putting her hair like a crazy person. So anyway, so that slow Chaitanya Charitamrita explained that because everybody become crazy.
Yes.
This Lord Shiva lying down, Shama means goddess Kali. He was standing on the Lord Shiva's chest. His and with tongue is outside, out of same. So he's crazy or not? Everybody crazy. Nityananda Prabhu become crazy. Lord Chaitanya become crazy. This is devotional ecstasy, means looks like craziness. So therefore I'm telling you, don't think, don't take the other way.
No, Maharaj. I'm just pretending to be crazy because now you're saying I'll pretend more to be crazy.
So therefore, Lord Chaitanya Charitamrita clearly explained about this sloka. That a shlok, that Sanskrit text, what I explained now. Kohiyachen means says. Who says? Radha Thakurani. Radha Rani. Jar Kripa, by whose grace Puriyachen, Madhavendra Puripad realized same taste of sloka, of that Sanskrit text. And Kiva Gaura Chandra Iha Kare Ashadan. That Gaura Chandra means Lord Chaitanya. Who is he? He is Krishna with the mood and feature of Srimati Radharani. She also realized it in that way. Ya Ashadite, to realize this taste of the separation, there is no fourth person exists. Ya said nahi chautha jam. Chautha means fourth person exists. So prema bhakti is very high. But don't think it is impossible. It is possible. It is possible. But we have to always be in association.
Yes.
Like, look, dress code, dress association, person association, place association. Like Maharaj says, tomorrow he's flying to India, right? Direct flight. He says direct flight, no via, no hopping any places. But I'm hopping there. No? I'm going there after tomorrow, but I'm hopping one place. Because I'm not able to get connection direct. Direct Krishna's connection, Radharani's connection. I have to go via Vaishnava. So anyway, so look, this why? Because place association there, person association there. Always you are thinking person association. Person association important, as well as important place association, as well as important our mind association, our dress association,
Tilak association.
everything connected. Like a milk, if I just put little bit milk mixed with lemon juice, what will happen?
Curd.
Become curd. No more milk. Similarly, all we have the Vaishnava quality. Because everyone every living being, they like to be eternally blissful. Right?
Yes.
That means this is the quality of Vaishnava. Because Vaishnava searching Krishna. Vaishnava searching Radha. Who is searching Krishna, they must serve Radha. Why? Because this is Krishna's direct instruction. Without Radharani's mercy, no one can get my mercy. Bina Radha prasadena mat prasadad naviddati. So therefore, our mind, we should always keep in Vrindavan. Chaitanya Chaitanya says, Vrindavane Vaishya Jato Vaishnava Mandal Krishna Nam Parayana Parama Mandal Krishna Parayana Parama Mangal Parama Mangal. Param means extreme, super auspicious. What? This is Krishna, super auspicious.
Supremely auspicious.
Supremely auspicious, okay. So, why? Because wherever we are glorifying Lord, Lord is there. Glorifying with a realization, glorifying through chanting chanting his name. You can see the ecstasy when you are chanting from the bottom of your heart. Like you may see Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Maharaj, Tirtha Goswami Maharaj's. His voice was not that much sweet. But I saw, because I used to stay with him 5 years. Hari Bol, Nittai Gaurango. And then in the middle of the road, he says, Eibar Amaya Daya Koro Nittai Gaur. This old age, he just index finger on the floor, on this road, path in the middle of the road. He said, Eibar Amaya Daya Koro Nittai Gaurang. Everybody, I also did with him.
Yeah.
I feel ecstasy. There is no sweet voice. But he is chanting from the bottom of his heart. Therefore, so much attraction there. You can say, he used to chant that. Forget that song. No. Jagannath Hari Hari. Before the
Vasudeva.
Vasudeva.
Snaya Vasudeva.
No. That was another song. So anyway, that. So my point is this: only so sweet voice is not for us attraction. Our attraction when we chant with our realization. So realization is most important. Most important realization. But how we can realize it? We can realize it through by the grace of Vaishnava. And how we can get the Vaishnava's mercy? When we serve them. Service means what? With each activity make them happy. Who is Vaishnava? Everyone Vaishnava. All the God and Goddess also Vaishnava. Nowadays, our tendency, you can see most of the Vaishnava. I can give my example, my experience. I was in Malaysia. Actually, I went to school program. First they say, are you ISKCON? Asking him. I was thinking, if he say yes, they may appreciate them. And then I said, no, I have to speak truth. No, I am Gaudiya Math.
You mean when you went into the country, they asked?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, the
like
school.
customs.
In the
school.
Oh, like a school.
School program. School head teacher, school principal asking me.
Yeah.
That's a high school. Then I said, Gaudiya Math. Okay. Then I said, why you hate ISKCON? We are same. Then he says that, those devotees, they are blaspheming to Shiva.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Then why is Shiva? Shiva is a great Vaishnava Gata Sambhu. I don't know. I don't like to listen from ISKCON. Oh my God, really? I said, Prabhu, this is not. Therefore, I am telling you, so we have to give due respect all the God and Goddesses. They are also Vaishnavi. Always we are thinking who is surrounding us. Yeah? So we have to respect, give due respect. Even I see my spiritual master used to do Shivaratri.
Yeah.
Shivaratri means, no? Shivaratri,
Our Gurudev also used to do
Fasting.
What?
Full
fasting
that. Our
hold
Gurudev used
Shivaratri
to
means
fast on Shivaratri.
I see.
Yeah.
whole day fast. At the end, at the evening time, used to worship 4 times to Lord Shiva. It's fast pohor. First mantra, Om Namo Shivaya Namaha. With this mantra he worship. Then he offer Krishna's prasad to Lord Shiva. Then he again clean. Then second mantra, Om Namo Shankaraya Namaha. With this mantra. Then he clean everything. Then he again worship Om Namo Maheswaraya Namaha. Then he clean, offer all, every time different Krishna's prasadam he offering. And offer mala and arati, long procedure. Each time of 1 hour, 4 hours he worshipping Lord Shiva. And 4 times he is worshipping Om Namo Rudraya Namaha. This is 4 mantra. Huh?
I want to ask you because I do Shiva worship every day. And I want to ask you if you know this Om Namah Kala Bhairav Namaha.
Kala Bhairava.
You know that much? What is that?
No, that I don't, I've never heard from my spiritual master.
I wondered.
But what I say, when we are separately we are worshipping Shiva, we always think about Sada Shiva. Om Namo Sada Shivaya Namaha. And this is the best way. The Sadasiv, Shetodip, there is the door, Vrindavan door, he is sitting there, entrance. This is what worshipping Sadashiva is best. Therefore we are paying obeisance to Lord Shiva. Om Namo Vrindavana Bodhipathe Soma Soma Maule Sanandana Sanatana Naradadda Gopeshwara Brajabelasi Jugangri Gopeshwara Brajabelasi Jugangri Padme Prating Prajacha Netorang Nirupadhik Prem. I don't want any name, fame, distinction, material, recognition, any desire. Oh Lord, I want your lotus feet, service. Engage me life after life after life as your servant. That teach our, when we are able to establish such a mood, then we can see, we can have this praying. Then we are eligible to enter Vrindavan. Gopis, they never, among the Radha's group, Sakya, Parokia, they may have discrimination, but they are not blasphemy. Yeah, amongst each other.
And
They are always cooperating.
Even if they do, like we know in
For the
Nitya
better service of
it's
Krishna.
all,
So therefore, we have to understand our level of realization and what is supposed to reach. Then we can see how much tiny we are and where our goal is. Infinite, if we realize it, then you can feel, oh my God, I'm such a tiny. Then you can be humble. Otherwise not. Otherwise will feel, oh, I am okay. Why I am telling so, my spiritual master, even his 100-year-old, he was too humble. 101-year-old, he gave lecture, Jagannath Puri. He's 101-year-old. His lecture is there. So many sannyasis, so many ministers, so many, Odisha king, king of Odisha, everybody came to get blessings from him. Therefore, such a crowd there, this government, they put on actual police camp over there with some metal detector. Many minister coming, chief minister coming, law minister coming. Even Atal Bihari Vajpayee is supposed to come, but that time Kargil war started. He gave me letter. I think I have the letter. Everybody wants to come to see that great Krishna, but he doesn't want us to advertise him. advertise about him. He never insisting us, okay, go and preach. Never. You know, flower, fragrance flower, if you just keep hide, its fragrance always going all over. Well, no, that is, you know, tube rose. If you have one tube rose stick, the whole house full of tube rose fragrance, something like that. So Vaishnava's devotion like that. When of devotion, then you can see the attraction automatically. Like a ants, if you have any sweet stuff, any places, don't need to invite any ants. They'll come automatically. So our devotional purity is like a fragrance. It's like a sweet. No need to advertise anything. Therefore, to understand our spiritual Vaishnava practice, to realize the Vaishnava practice, as I understand, I am not able to realize, as I understand from my spiritual master, we need to be humble. We need to establish Nirupadik Prem. We are begging Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva, why we just begging from him? Because he was Nirupadik. Nirupadik, no intention to get any material recognition, material name, fame, material, any expectation. Therefore, he was sitting in the cremation gown and for meditation, and like looks like a crazy, putting ashes on his body. People think crazy, no one can come. Yeah, scalp, garland, just like it. Outwardly looks like a crazy, but he's not crazy. It's a Vaishnava Ananga Jatha Sambhu, greatest Vaishnava among all Vaishnava. Even this Uddhava, when once Krishna explained to Uddhava that na tatha me priyatama atma janino na shankara na shankarshana na sri naivatma tibabham, means, hey Uddhava, do you know how much you are dear to me? Explain that. Na tatha me priyatama atma jani means Brahma, his self-manifested form. Brahma, he is not that much dear. Although he is my manifestation form, manifestation or mode of passion form, Brahma. Then Shiva, manifestation with mode of darkness form, Shiva. Vishnu, manifestation or mode of goodness form. They are not that much dear. Even my Atma, my Lakshmi Devi also not that much dear. My Sri. Even my Atma, Naivatma, my Atma, my soul is not that much. How much dear you are. So Vaishnava is dear to Lord. Therefore, we should try our best way to establish quality of Vaishnava. And ornament of Vaishnava quality is humility. Ornament of Vaishnava, like Anuradha, he has 111 company, but he is so humble, you can see. Too busy. So anyway, I'm joking just to make laugh. So anyway, just look, this is the quality. So Vaishnava, where Vaishnavas are, that is the place for releasing bliss.
Yes.
Because they are arrested in their heart the embodiment of bliss. তোমারো হৃদয়ে সদা গোবিন্দ বিশ্রাম. Who composed it? Narottam. He's not speaking lie, right? Govinda kaheno momo Vaishnava. Govinda says, Lord says, Vaishnava is my life and soul. Therefore, Bhagavatam, 11th canto, Krishna says to Uddhava like this. My manifestation form, mode of passion form, mode of goodness form, mode of darkness form, although they are, but they are not that much dear. They are not that much dear. How much dear you are. Anyway, now I think we have to go. Because tomorrow is working day. It will not finish.
We can have questions.
Yeah. Okay, you can go ahead.
So I have a question, Maharaj. So, thank you for all your wonderful instructions. So I was trying to understand better, and Maharaj was saying earlier about this letter that Swami Maharaj wrote on the boat following the order of his Guru Dev.
When? He wrote when?
Going to West to preach to all of the fallen souls there and serve the order of his Guru. So how do we balance that order? Also, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he started Gaudiya Math. He was renounced, but he started a mission to propagate the glories of Mahaprabhu all over the world, to fulfill Bhaktivinoda Thakur's vision.
Mm-hmm.
So how do we balance that order and giving our wealth, distributing our wealth to the fallen conditioned souls in the world who have no connection with
Spiritual
Krishna?
wealth.
Yes, spiritual.
Yeah.
How do we balance that with our practice, with all the other things that you're describing?
There is one word, Yukta Vairagya. Yukta Vairagya means time, place and circumstances. When he came here in this part of the world, it was hippie movement. The hippie movement, people are searching alternative. They become fed up. Right? The right movement he came. And that time, actually, this is my realization also. People in the West, they like nice dancing and chanting. Just to look, he was in the park with some drums, not even mridanga, not even korotal. Sometimes korotal is there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. This two. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This two. I can pretend exact these two.
That's a tune.
Yeah. So that tune. Nowadays, if we just do it in the park, anybody come to it?
Maybe one or two.
Very rare.
Yeah.
But you can see his picture, so many hippies, they're coming, dancing.
Yeah.
Huh? And automatically, he's like, I told you, fragrance is there.
Yes.
No one can hide it.
Yes.
You cannot cover the sun power with your palm. It's always comes surrounding. And he completely dedicated towards his Gurudev. So Parampara bestowing his blessings to him. And before, he also sent Bhakti Pradip Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Ruda Bono Goswami. That time you can see, that time India was ruled by British. And they are not eligible to give initiation. They just preach. According to my vision, they just dig the land, take the weeds out from the land, and he just irrigate it Harikatha and Harinam, and plant the seed. Now the question is this: how much sincerely accepting him, accepting instruction, his real instruction. Real instruction is chant Harinam. I have seen his all lecture. He never goes deep in the deep. He just inspires people to chant Harinam. Am I right? No? Then eventually, Harinam will come when you really sincerely practice Harinam. What he is doing? Cleansing the heart, dot of our heart. Nama Sankirtane, Sarva Narthanas, all type of unwanted, mundane desire will pass away. You can see, he gave lots of Harinam initiation. It's not that everyone following, right? Few are following. Most of them they left. Then when they look opulence of ISKCON, then few of them come back a little bit according to their own way. Right. That is my realization. What I'm traveling around, then I saw that is the reality there. So some people like opulence, some people like his real instruction, some people like whatever they like, some name, fame. So you can see his society have different lobby. So all are going according to their mood to the lobby. Lobby, yeah. The lobby is that there's someone wants huge name, fame. They are getting name, fame. Someone wants Nirupadhik. You can see many also sitting and chanting. Padmanaba Maharaj, you can see he's sitting up simply chanting, right? Am I right? You. You are simply chanting. You don't have desire to get name, fame, big society. Huh? So accordingly, how much we have dedication, what is our ultimate goal for surrender, the Lord is fulfilling that. At least we can say something is better than nothing. In that way we can accept. We should not expect that, okay, they will be fully as our six Goswami used to follow. They will be like that. It may take time. Maybe next life, right? This life he got connection. They got all the devotee get connection. Next life, they will get promotion, connection, then promotion, then gradually, eventually go there, reach the destiny. It's a link is there, connection is there. He gave only connection. Do you understand? Am I clear or not?
Clear. It wasn't exactly my question.
Oh, then I'm not understanding.
I'll give you an example. In the news this week, there's one girl, probably many people saw this, who's preaching about the environment. I think she's 12 years old? 16 years old now? Well, she looks
Where?
She was in United Nations.
Oh.
So she was chastising all the political leaders. Why you're talking, doing business, whole world is going to hell. You're stealing the future of the planet from future generations. Anyway, she has a lot of conviction about what is the current reality.
So who gave her the intelligence?
Krishna gave her the intelligence and the inspiration. But
So
I was thinking, wow, if I had that much conviction about
Listen, Prabhu, if you
Krishna
want,
consciousness
listen,
and the fact
if
that
you
we're going to
want,
die.
Krishna will give you the
and all those
intelligence.
things. Yeah.
If you want to be atheist, Krishna will give you intelligence to become first class atheist. If you want to be theist, Krishna will give you intelligence, first class theist. If you want, what angle you want to serve Lord Universe, Lord giving us such intelligence, just to apply that intelligence. So she got intelligence from Lord, actually tracked how this air pollution, sound pollution, increasing, even this environment, the Amazon forest, destroy means,
Species extinction.
huh?
Species going away.
Yeah. I saw that picture. So everything going to the hell. And also I heard the news of that India will be the hottest place next year. No rain because of Amazon forest. The scientists predicted like that. I saw that, and also Puri government, they gave us notice. We cannot dig water, we cannot take water from the earth. We have to use the rainwater.
Catchment.
Yeah, catchment.
Wow. So they're predicting drought, a major drought.
Yeah.
Wow.
Happening. Already happening.
Mayapur, one pipe, if it will go down, it will be before it is coming, water coming, fresh water. Now you have to put maybe 10 pipe, 20 feet, 10 pipe, 200 feet now. One pipe, is 20 feet length.
The water table is dropping.
Yeah, dropping. Day by
Even
day
next
by
to
day.
Ganga, it's dropping.
Yeah. So this is the situation. No, siege actually, Lord Krishna is using her as like an instrument. Actually, Lord Krishna says around the world.
But I was thinking she was like Jeev Jago. She's trying to.
She is awakening all the jiva.
Yeah.
Be careful about the Lord Universe.
Just as an
We should not
example.
destroy. We should not destroy it. It's very nice. I don't know that. I'm not watching that.
Yeah, that's in YouTube.
This is actually we have to say. In company, someone designer, someone accountant, someone CEO, managing of overall. If everyone CEO, then company fails. Everybody work accordingly. So in full society, Krishna society, everyone getting some intelligence according to their previous prayer. So Lord give them intelligence according to their acting.
What was your original question again?
My question is that I kind of think of it like this. So because Bhakti is a science, we have sadhana. You were saying Guru Maharaj practicing like that. So what part of that science how do we balance? In other words, house is on fire, right? Everybody's going to die. And a lot of our acharyas have written songs like this. Wake up, sleeping soul, wake up, sleeping soul. So how much of our time, while we're cultivating our own bhakti, should be spent giving that to others? As, our Guru Maharaj would say, first deserve, then desire, for example. So, some understanding that I have, I just want to check with Maharaj, is if we're not giving, we won't be receiving. And that also our inspiration to give Krishna comes the most when we are in between Krishna and the fallen soul who wants to hear about Krishna. A medium.
So you're saying balancing between your own practice and giving it
with the baby.
Yes. And like a diet, right? So if you have a grains, fruits, vegetables, whatever. Yeah. That's what I was trying to ask.
You know when Srila Bhakti Rakshak
और तुम देख लिया क्या होगा?
wanted to stay in Navadvip, he told that when he wanted to stay in Navadvip,
Oh, bhakti's first stage, compassion,
Yeah.
forbearance, those qualities there already. But according to the association, our eyes open accordingly. If we just associate with so many people like you are mixing so many people, therefore you have some understanding about what is most important part to protect the Lord Krishna's universe. Yeah? So you are printing books, you are looking these, all the atmosphere, whatever 16-year girls, whatever it is, I don't know that part. 16-year boys or girls?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Girl.
So it's actually whatever she said. Yeah. This is important. Lord Krishna insisting her to tell, to match.
But what effect will she have?
She's having a lot of effect, actually.
Last year, she didn't go to school. One day, she protested by herself in her school in Sweden with just a sign, and she said, "I'm not going to school. I'm going to protest the climate." Last year, this year, she got kids, thousands of kids,
Hundreds of thousands, millions.
in all the major
Really?
cities in the
Millions?
U.S.
All over
to
the world.
not go to school and
Because of one
protest.
girl.
In San Francisco, they had 40,000 kids march on behalf of climate. It was called Climate Strike. Started off with one girl, 16-year-old girl from Sweden, who didn't go to school by herself. One year later,
They need it.
No, I was just saying it's inspiring. I was thinking for myself, if I had that kind of conviction about serving the lotus feet of
Gandhi-
Krishna and Guru, then
Gandhi did the same thing in India.
He's regretting not going to school with a sign and
That was not transcendental.
The problem
Gandhi
is
did the
the
same
science they
yeah,
have
I'm not trying to say it's
helping.
transcendental. I'm saying we can look at her conviction
and the
in
effect,
that subject.
and the
Yes.
effect
If we
of
could
a
have that
conviction.
kind of conviction about
Raising awareness. That's
giving the conditioned souls enlightenment about Krishna, not the environment.
So
but
where does
about
that
Krishna.
come from? Where does the urge come from
Yeah,
to preach and to give that?
compassion. And also following the order of
Compassion, forbearance, most important.
dedication.
Through this quality will come through chanting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Intelligence more and more open through chanting.
Order of
This
Guru.
is your duty now to preach her. Chant.
Okay.
Yeah, if she becomes
I'll
a
take that
devotee,
on my
then
head.
she'll be very
I'll take that on my head.
She's a vegan.
She's also completely a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because she realizes that being a vegan is, you can't say you're an environmentalist
Yeah.
without being vegan. You can't be.
Vegan-mentalist.
I'm also
That saying
thinking
that we learned the other day.
the field, you're saying Swami Maharaj, the hippies, he also preached to scientists, to ministers, to all sorts of people. But the field now, from all of those seeds, if we look at it transcendentally, is much more rich to give Krishna to people. People are much more interested.
Yeah.
How to solve their anxiety, their depression, how to be spiritual, follow a vegetarian, all these things.
Source coming from one place. Potency source coming from Krishna. And the potency actually from Radharani.
Yes.
Ladini. And then coming to through his pure devotion. Prabhupada. Then through his disciples.
Servitors.
Maharaj, have a nice trip, Maharaj. Oh. India, please. Sripad Bodhayan Maharaj ki
Jai.
Sripad Padmanaba Maharaj ki
Jai.
Shri Guru Sripad Maharaj ki
Jai.
Bhakt Bind ki
Jai.
जय हो आज के आनंद की
Jai.